Fire-grilled featherweight feast awaits us in this one meet as we got Pat Sabatini taking on TJ Laramie, and Pat Sabatini 16-3, undefeated in the UFC so far. He's 3-0, and most recently he looked very dominant, very nice against Tucker Lutz. That fight start to finish was dominance for Sabatini, and in the fight before that, he got rocked by Jamal Emmers, and Emmers, like, it almost looked like he was about to finish that fight, but then he tried to get tricky on the mat, which was not something that he should have done against Pat Sabatini, who down there is extremely competent. I mean, this is a guy who trains with Paul Felder, trains with Sean Brady, right? These are those Philly boys, and the grappling out there is seriously strong for sure. And I'm interested to see what that looks like against TJ Laramie, who at 12-4, it was interesting to see in his debut, he got absolutely smoked by your boy, Meat Boy Minner Dinner, Derek Minner. And I remember Derek Minner being like a plus 400 dog in that contest, and it was over quick. It was over in 52 seconds. Quick guillotine choke for Meat Boy Minner. And I mentioned to notice how, like, the line for TJ Laramie, despite how he came in at like a minus 400 fight in that last contest that he lost, he's like a now 3-1 dog against Pat Sabatini. So, what are your thoughts on the fact that TJ was a massive favorite, lost once, and now is such a sizable dog against Pat Sabatini? And is it warranted? You think Sabatini's going to smoke him?
Yeah, no, it's such a good point. The fact that there's a lot of hype behind this kid, and then gets absolutely mauled by the dinner minner. So it could be very interesting. But I think Pat Sabatini is even on another level compared to Dinner Minner. So if he got smoked by Dinner Minner, he's going to get mauled by Mr. Sabatini. I think this is gonna be a one-sided mauling. I kind of have it how Tapology has it majority saying submission. I see it the same way. I just don't see how TJ can get this done. Pat is an absolute savage, and he's been around for a little bit, and so definitely they're feeding this young 24-year-old kid monsters.
Yeah, it's only monsters for sure, and I mean it is interesting to know how TJ Laramie just went from top to bottom. But I mean the kid is only 24 years old. He's from shout out Windsor, Ontario. He's from Windsor, and he's nicknamed the Truth. So he's a kid who still has a lot of room to grow. And I mean he has picked up a nice 12-4 record. He has a win over his fellow Canadian brother Charles Jourdain. So interesting to see that one back in 2017, and we've seen how Charles Jourdain has able to definitely level up his game. So it's likely that TJ Laramie can follow a similar path as his Canadian brother for sure. But in this one, I'm with you all the way. I think Pat Sabatini gets this one done. Not quite sure if he's going to get a finish or not, but if we look at Tapology, 95% is rolling with Sabatini, and look at all that copper. A lot of people think that the sub is likely. So do you think it's a Sabatini sub sandwich and that's about to go down early and often, or maybe even a sneaky TKO with some nice numbers?
Yeah, no, it definitely could be a sneaky TKO with some nice numbers, but yeah, I think Mr. Patty, not the baddie, is going to get it done early and often. Submission first round.
Yeah, he's not Patty the Batty, but he's a Pennsylvania Patty, and I think that he's gonna Patty melt TJ Laramie in this one. So truth will become fiction. We're both rolling with Pat Sabatini in this one. Let us know in the comments if you're rolling with the truth or you're taking the actual truth in Sabatini. Let us know.